Hi and welcome to a new video on my channel. Today I will show you how to make a swatch for this beautiful baby blanket using this stitch that I created almost 2 years ago now. You will be using this stitch in other projects as well, and it's easier if we just have a reference for a swatch that I can point you back to. So today I will show you how to make a square with a few of these hexagons, and then how to make the edging for this specific blanket. When you get the pattern from my website, you will have all the instructions to make this exact blanket, but you can also make your own depending on how large you want it to be. You also have instructions for that, and you will also get a chart if you prefer working from charts. But I think that the video will show you exactly what you need to know to make this interesting stitch combination. So let's get started. To make the baby blanket, you will need some yarn. I recommend this yarn, which is called Himalaya Enjoy. It's 50% bamboo and 50% acrylic. It's super soft. It doesn't peel. It's very plump, let's call it. It has a high twist, and it's very comfortable to work, especially in this pattern. This is also what I used for the blanket. Now today I will demonstrate using a different yarn, but the principle is the same. If you want to, you can use cotton or any other yarn you like, but I highly recommend this kind of yarn because it's so soft. You also need the hook that goes with your yarn. I'm going to use a 4mm hook, a tapestry needle, and a pair of scissors as always. We begin with a slip knot on the hook. To make the slip knot, we twist the yarn, pick up the loop and pull. Then put this on the hook and close it up, leaving a tail which you will later on weave in. Now we have to chain a multiple of 4 plus 3 extra stitches. So I will make 8 plus 3, that's 11. This is the base chain in which we will be working the pattern. Maybe I should add 4 more to make it a bit wider. To begin the first row, we can chain 2 and start working from the second chain, or we can make a standing double crochet, which is what I prefer to do. So to make a standing double crochet, we pull up a loop like this, go with the hook around, and then put the hook through the first back bump of the first chain, and then we pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. This is the first double crochet, and then we put double crochets in all the back bumps until the end of the row. If you want to, you can start with foundation double crochet stitches, also multiple of 4 plus 3. This foundation is not part of the pattern itself, it's just that we have something to build upon. That's 15 double crochet stitches, and we turn. At the beginning and end of each row, you will always have a double crochet stitch. So we pull up a loop and then make a standing double crochet stitch, or if you want to, you can do the chain 3, but I don't like the look of that. Now we have 2 double crochet stitches, then we have a repeat of bead clusters, what I call them in the pattern. This is a cluster made of a 1 back post extended double crochet stitch and a double crochet stitch. This cluster is made like this. You yarn over, and then you go with the hook behind the next post, pull up a loop, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we yarn over and we go through the top of this stitch that we worked around, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. So this makes one raised stitch on the front of the work, so now we're working on the back, and it also prevents there from being a gap here. Now we have 3 double crochet stitches and 1 more bead cluster. So we yarn over, go behind, pull up a loop, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, then yarn over, go through the top of the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. And we have 3 double crochet stitches. Then we have 1 more cluster and 3 double crochet stitches. Then we turn. This is going to be the front of the work, and you should have these stitches sticking out. We begin with a standing double crochet stitch, Then we have half of an egg cluster that's pointing forward, so that's towards the direction of your work, is made by first putting a double crochet stitch in the next stitch, unfinished. So we put the hook through the top of the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. To finish the half cluster, we yarn over. We go with the hook behind the next post stitch here and chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. So this is a cluster made up of a 1 double crochet stitch and front post extended double crochet stitch. Then we put 3 double crochet stitches, 1 in each of the next 3 stitches, so make sure you are not skipping some stitches. The A cluster consists of 2 front post extended double crochet stitches and 1 double crochet stitch. We begin by yarning over. We put the hook behind the front post before. We pull up a loop, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we have 1 double crochet stitch here in the next stitch. We don't finish it, leave the loop here on the hook. And then we have the 3rd stitch in the cluster. We yarn over, put the hook behind the next post stitch, then pull up a loop, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, and now yarn over, pull through 4. This completes the A cluster stitch. Then we have 3 more double crochet stitches, and then another A cluster. Again, we yarn over, put the hook behind previous post, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2. We make a double crochet stitch and then a more front post extended double crochet stitch around the next post. You will notice after you make a few of these that it will be very easy. And now we have one last cluster. This is another half cluster. It's mirroring the first one. So to make this, we yarn over, put the hook behind the previous post stitch, pick up a loop, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, and then put a double crochet stitch in the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3 to finish it. And we have 1 more double crochet stitch in the last stitch. And that's it for row 2. Then we will be repeating a combination of these 2 rows. Now we turn. For row 4, we will have again the B clusters. So we have 1 double crochet stitch. Then wherever we have one of these clusters, there will be a B cluster. To make the B cluster, we yarn over. We put the hook behind the post stitches, only the post stitches, pull up loop, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2. And then we yarn over and put the hook through the top of the stitch here, and then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3 to finish the cluster. Then we have 3 double crochet stitches. Then we have another B cluster. We yarn over, we put the hook behind these 2 post stitches here now. We pick them both up and chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, and finish the cluster with a double crochet stitch. Again, 3 double crochet stitches. And the B cluster, we put the hook behind only these. Chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, finish the cluster. 3 double crochet stitches, and the last cluster only behind one of these, because there's only one, chain 1, finish the cluster. And the last stitch is a double crochet stitch in the last stitch. We turn. On row 5, we make the first stitch as always. Then we have 2 double crochet stitches, and we're back to making the A clusters. We yarn over, put the hook behind the first post stitch, chain 1, then we have the second double crochet stitch, and then the last front post extended double crochet stitch, and complete the cluster. Then we have 3 double crochet stitches and 1 more A cluster. And then 3 double crochet stitches and 1 A cluster. and we finish with 3 double crochet stitches. And that's it. That's the 4-row repeat. And the next time you will make row 2 here, you will build on these 2 hexagons, and then row 3 will complete these hexagons. So I'll show you how to do it, but I will not slow it down. I will just want to show you how it grows. Now we have a repeat of row 2, which means that we start with a double crochet stitch, then we have 2 double crochet stitches, then we have a repeat of bee clusters and 3 double crochet stitches. We turn, and let's finish one more row of hexagons by doing a repeat of row 3. We make the first double crochet stitch, then the half a cluster that's pointing forward, then 3 double crochet stitches, 1 A cluster, three double crochet stitches, another A cluster, three double crochet stitches, and now we have the half cluster pointing backwards. So we have the front post extended double crochet stitch and the double crochet stitch together, and the last stitch is the double crochet stitch. That's it. If you want to, you can continue repeating rows 4 and 5 to make one more row of these hexagons, but I will stop here. Now I will show you how to make the border. I will make one more row of double crochet stitches around here just to make things more even. To make the border, you can follow the instructions in the pattern that say to make first one row of half double crochet stitches with 2 half double crochet stitches, chain 1, 2 half double crochet stitches in each corner, but I will skip that for the sake of the video, and I will show you row 2, which consists of 1 slip stitch in the first stitch, then 1 single crochet stitch, then 2 half double crochet stitches, and the standing popcorn, which you make by chaining 3, and then you put double crochet stitches in the top of the stitch here. Then you remove the hook from the yarn, put the hook through the top of the first double crochet stitch, pick up the loop and pull it through, and then make 1 slip stitch around the base of the popcorn, and now you have a standing popcorn. Then you put 2 half double crochet stitches, 1 single crochet stitch, and that's it. 1 repeat of the border pattern is done, and you continue like this. So slip stitch, single crochet stitch, 2 half double crochet stitches, then a standing popcorn. Of course you can put any border you like, but I like this one because it has the interesting texture of the popcorns, which can be touched, chewed on, and so on, and I prefer that to another border that's not as interesting. And then you finish the repeat with 2 half double crochet stitches and 1 single crochet stitch, and then a slip stitch into the next stitch, and so on. In the side where you have double crochet stitches, you put 2 stitches in each double crochet stitch. You can work through the double crochet stitches or around. I will stop here, but you get the point. This is my finished sample, which I wanted to show you how to make. To get the actual pattern, please go to my website. There is a link in the description, and you can get the PDF file for this blanket. And in the future there will also be other patterns using this stitch combination that makes such a beautiful honeycomb texture on top of the fabric. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want your friends to know about this awesome stitch combination, please send them the video. And if you'd like to know when I launch the other patterns that use this stitch combination, please sign up to my email updates and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!